Well, welcome. This is Stacy with Buttermilk Basin. I'm here representing Henry Glass and my new lines of fabric. So I see a lot of familiar faces, so thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. It's always good to know you're loved because I always worry. You never know. But so today I got Jewel back there. Did everybody get the Pumpkin Farm and then Buttermilk Blossoms? You got extra? Anybody need one? You got more pumpkin?
If we're out of flyers, we'll have everything posted on the Henry Glass site shortly. So maybe a week or so after market, we should be up. Okay. So sorry if we were short on the handout.
Yeah, and they also, I think, corrected the link on the lookbook. So I think all my stuff is on there now, right? So you should go ahead and be able to just click the link for the new stuff, and then you can just access everything's on the website. So in the free patterns and everything. So first of all, we're going to start with the new line that we're actually showing at market that you can order now, and it's coming in, I believe, in February. So this one is called Buttermilk Blossoms. So start with the first one. So this is the panel, and it's filled with saltbox houses and flowers in bloom. And we've got an awesome tossed. There's another one again of the panel. Now this is really cool because not only do we have border prints and all that, but this is the first one really that we're able to come in with some small miniatures that I know you guys are all after, especially to frame our wool pieces. And the other cool part about this line is this is the first line that we're able to do lights and darks, which I think is going to get back to the traditional Stacy style so that we can kind of mix and match, you know, light and dark, because I'm not an all dark girl. I mean, kind of, but not in that way. So you're going to love these. This does not do it justice. This is beautiful, but I actually seen the actual things, and it's beautiful. I hate to say it, but the Pumpkin Farm is good, but this one,
Your favorite?
it is, you guys. You're gonna love this when you get it in. The colors are just phenomenal. They're just like that soft, oh, it's just beautiful. I just can't wait for you to see it. So I can't even explain how cool it is. So this one, and then we've also got the yarn dyes that coordinate with it still, so they're keeping those in stock for you all. So if you've got them in the shop, you can just mix and match. It coordinates with it. And then we've got the wools that they're doing an awesome job on. These wools are amazing. And hands down, you got to stop at the booth, because what I didn't bring is the Pumpkin Farm, and we've got Block of the Months, we've got quilts, we've got all kinds of different things. So one of the feedbacks that I'm hearing is you want the club. So we are in the process of getting the club together. What I want you guys to do is stop at the booth and let us know what exactly you want. Do you want quilts? Do you want wool? Do you want them both? Because that's what I need to know from you. That's the only thing that's stopping it from happening. So I just need to know, get some feedback from you what exactly you want. And now that I've learned the process and how everything goes and how long it takes, etc., now we'll be able to get stuff ready ahead of the game for you. So once that fabric comes out, you can be right out of the gate with it. Right? That's right. So stop at the booth, because there's a ton of these. I'll show you exactly what we did with them. And we're adding more too as we go. So this one kind of is my baby too. I know I said I love that one, but I love this one too. So this one is really cool. This is the first time I really kind of started to enjoy working with panels. So you know I'm not a panel girl, but this one we really had a lot of fun with. What we ended up doing is there's a fantastic quilt that is on their website. So we made the quilt with the panel so you can actually see what it looks like if you haven't made it for the shop. So check that out first. Then we went ahead and cut these apart and showed you what to do other than a quilt or a wall hanging. We ended up doing more three-dimensional, like we cut out the panel, put some flying geese on it, a little border, and we actually put it in a tray, so then you can just put a piece of glass over it, and you can have a little serving tray. So one of the things about going to the booth is you'll see some out-of-the-box things that'll help you, no time needed, but you can get some quick things done to show how to use the panel and the border stripes. The other thing we have is we've got a fantastic quilt with the border stripes. We did kind of pick some of our favorite, we repeated a couple, and then we went in and put different quilt blocks to make rows. So it's stunning, simple again. You know, I can only do so much too. So once you get that fabric in, if you want to make stuff move, you know, you got to do something too with it. I'll try to do the best I can, and anything you need, you let me know. So like that club I know is a thing. But I want, oh, there's towels with the border stripe, and I brought some with if you guys want to pick those up just to do a quick towel when you get back to the shop. So booth number is 1011. I'm right across from Henry Glass, so you can't miss us. We're right by each other. So I want you to go ahead, like I said, and look at all those different pieces because they're really quick, simple ways. And you can go ahead and kit those towels up too. You know, kit them up for the people. You know, it's just the border stripe, but it looks phenomenal. And then we even went ahead and put dimensional stuff on it, like buttons and different things, and you can put accents of the wools on it. So lots of options. So, and I got all the fabric line too, so if you want to look at the actual fabric, I got it all, and the wools there too. And I think Spirit of America, some of you have probably still in your shop. One thing that I want to let you know, this is kind of the same as the other ones, but one thing that I want to let you know is that Spirit of America block of the month that we did last year, just to get our feet wet with the new fabric and everything, that is available for you as shop owners to purchase now as a pattern and start a block of the month with the Spirit of America. So if you have fabric and wovens, that's going to be a great project because it's all in one. You can either do it block by block, row by row, whatever you want. So that's now available too to help move any fabric that you still have left from that. So, and the cool part too is they did reprint some of those small prints, so those reds and some of the little ones that sold really well that you probably used and fell in love with. Larry, they were kind enough to reprint some of those too. So always give your feedback to them. They're the ones that make the magic happen. I'm just the designer. So here's a couple of the projects that we have for the Buttermilk Blossom line. These are also the best part about Henry Glass is they've got it made for you. All you have to do is hop on their website, you know, click it, print your pattern, and then do they hand out the patterns or do
They download the PDF off the website and you have your own copy.
And then do they encourage the customers to go to Henry Glass and print it off, or do they?
You go to the Henry Glass site, henryglassfabrics.net, and you go into the button that says free projects, and you find the particular project that you want, and you just download the PDF, and you can save it and print it off, and it's yours.
So that's really a really cool thing because they got some really awesome things, especially with those panels, because you can just get that panel in and get them moving right out of the gate with very minimal work. So that's really cool. So yeah, and so here's how they just, sometimes it's simplicity where you have the big quilt in the center and then just offset something with the border stripe, which is really fun. So I think I'll just go right to questions because I know it's short this time, and I'm sorry, I'll do longer next time. I was getting a little heat. Oh, one more thing I want to say. The only other exciting thing at market this time, besides the new patterns and all the stuff that you'll see at the booth, is this baby is definitely a coffee table book. This is one of the new ones that's coming out. This one actually got next day aired from France, so I've got only like 50 copies here. But this is my new book from Quilt Mania. Got a couple block of the months, a lot of gorgeous projects in it for all seasons. So it's called Buttermilk Basin. Nope, Seasons at Buttermilk Basin. So check that out. The next one you can, I think, order, and that's at Martingale, and that one's coming out fall market. So you'll be able to get that, but I'll have a few of these tonight at Sample Spree and at the booth.
Okay, I'm going to mix it up.
Yeah, you mix it up. We'll do some prizes first and then questions. Or questions, anybody?